Here's the thing, most content creators create content hoping that they will magically have a book call directly from their content. The reality is quite different, and that is why I created this kind of system that helps identify the people that engage with your content so that you know which is within your ICP, which is qualified, and which person you can reach out to. Let's see the workflow in action. Here's an overview of the social prospecting lead machine. What is happening over here is that you produce content across social media. That could be Twitter content, that could be LinkedIn content, whatever the case might be. And this content over time generate engagement. So engagement could be different likes, different comments, different stuff like that. This information, this engagement information, is a really powerful information because within the likes, within the comments, you can actually find the people that might be interested in your services. So the job of this kind of system becomes how do we analyze all these different people that engage on your stuff in an automatic way, so you know which are the people that fit your ICP, where you can reach out, or you or your team can actually reach out. And so this is actually what we do with this kind of system. We analyze the people that engage, and then we either have qualified people, and if those are qualified, you actually reach out to them, or someone on your team reaches out to them, or you will have not qualified people. So what I will do right now is I will go to the Gumroad, take one of the templates, so you can have a sense of how that can be added. I'll do the download, and then once the download is done, over here I can create a new scenario within Make. I'm using a testing account right now, and I can do the import of the blueprint. While doing the import, I can select the template, click save, and over here you will have the actual template. The only thing left is the actual setup that needs to be done. So with that said, this is the part related to the setup. Now let's go in depth and show the different elements of the template itself. So over here we have two different routes right at the beginning. One route is related to profile views, so we can check which person viewed our profile. And by the way, this kind of system is mostly formatted for LinkedIn because that is why what I use, but this can be formatted for other social media as well. You can also do that for Facebook, for Twitter. You can also do that for Instagram if you really wanted to. So over here, what we do is we take the last 3 posts. The reason we do that is because we want to have some kind of information about the person, and maybe some kind of post were viewed multiple times, so in the past, and so maybe there are new people that engage with the content. So we take the last 3 posts, and then over here we separate the flow between post likes and post comments. The goal here is to get all the post likes, so all the people that like the post, all the people that commented on the post, and then what we do over here is we simply add all the contact info to a database, so that we can have both the contact info of the person who liked or commented, as well as the interaction of the person who liked and commented. So let me show you an example of the database and how is that looking like. So over here we have the part related to contacts. So within here we will have all the different contacts with all the different information, and then we will have the interaction. The interaction will be the part related to what did a specific content do. So for example, if a person liked, we add that over here. If a person commented, we add the person over here alongside the actual comment that it did. So with that said, with this part, we add all the information to this database so that we can collect all this information and we can see which are the engagers and which kind of activity they did in order to engage with us. And secondly, what we do is we start the actual enrichment part. The reason why we do that is that with this kind of system, the only information that we have available would be the name and the LinkedIn headline. So if, for example, what I do right now is I'll test this out and run this on my own profile so that you can have a sense of this and have a sense of how this works. You will see that it will start to search for contacts, and add contact info. So let me stop that. And if we go back to the actual system, let me show you an example over here. You would see that over here we have two different people alongside the headline that we have, and not that much other information, as we only have the interaction information. So that is why we need to enrich this person, and so we can actually do a proper ICP categorization on them. The way we do the enrichment is we use a queue system. The reason why we do this is that the tool that we are using, which is called Unipile, has some kind of limits when it comes to how many profiles they can retrieve each day. So in order to identify any kind of problem when it comes to limitations or being blocked or whatever the case might be, what we do is we set the limit ourselves within the platform and say, for example, over here, we have a limit of profile views, which is 70. So we can only check for 70 profile views per day. The limit could be a maximum of 150 if you are wondering per day. So you can enrich 150 profiles if you really wanted to. And then based on this limit, we get all the available contacts which are not enriched, and the limit of that is based on the actual limit. So for example, if we have 70 people that we can take, we take 70 people. If we have 0 people over here, we cannot get any more people. So this is designed so that this actually forms a queue, and we can use that as a tool. And then what we do over here is we start and we go to the enrichment part of the system. The enrichment part is where we actually use some kind of agent workflow that identifies the ICP of this person based on different information. So what we have over here is, first off, we view their profile to identify what are the different information that we have about them. So we get all the different information about their LinkedIn, for example. We view their company. We get information about their website. So we get information about all the content that is present within their website. We do a screenshot of their website, and this is used for this part, which is the part related to identifying whether the website is of a specific type instead of another, for example. And then finally, we update all the information, and then we do ICP categorization. The ICP categorization part uses a system which is a tier-based approach. So over here, what I added is I added the ICP categorization over here, and here we added different kinds of tiers, which are present over here than in the prompt. In this way, we can make the prompt dynamic, and if you want to use this yourself, you can use this, and you can look at the information. Basically, what we do over here is we analyze the person profile, so we analyze the work experience, we analyze the summary, we analyze every kind of information, and then based on the information that we have available, we make a judgment of whether that kind of person fits within one of our ICPs. Then if a person fits within one of those, we just send out a notification, and if it's a person which is relevant, we send this kind of a notification to Slack so that we can reach out to this person or one of our SDR can reach out to this person, and we can start actually contact with that person. The system is designed so that if you have access to this kind of information, which is hidden, or maybe you don't have the time to focus on that and find this kind of information. But in this way, you can actually get access to this, and you can see what are the different people that engage with your content, who might be interested in your services, who might be within your ICP. And so it makes easier engaging with a conversation and identify different leads. With that said, hope this video was useful. Hope you get some value out of that. Have a nice day. Bye.